There we go. Let's see now. Welcome to another Bagman stream. Testing the stream is really fun. I'm your host, Michael. Today I'm gonna try to play some Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, a game I've been really enjoying, even though it's very difficult and a lot better than my experience with the Souls games and Bloodborne. Mainly because of how different I have to think of encountering enemies. Right now I'm at the Ashino Castle gates, and oh Jesus. Basically, two boss fights are in my way right now. One at the end of the Harada estate, and one that's at the end of this. I'm not going to say what, because if you haven't gone this far, it's a surprise, but for the people who have gotten to this part or past it, you know what I'm talking about. So, let me just get rid of this guy for a minute. Go. Is my mic still on? Okay, good. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice by From Software, and again, published by Activision, which is just wild to me, is... I feel it's unique in that it really, on the surface level, and I'm going to talk about this a lot on the podcast, Bag Atrocious coming out soon, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, which you can also get, besides through anchor.fm/Bagman, you can also get it at, well, nope, fuck y'all, at Overcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. Yeah, I have it on Spotify as well if you want to listen. That's at anchor.fm/Bagman at 12 p.m. And it really just changes up a lot of how you have to approach these situations. Because you can't just go, well, to equate for Sekiro, swords blazing. When, I love that so much. When, you know, trying to take down enemies, because you have to take into effect, like, the only way to kill an enemy is to do a death blow on them. Or, I mean, if you can whittle down their health, but there's also unlimited stamina, but you have a poise system where, you know, based on deflection and blocking, you'll be able to, you know, stagger an enemy, or have you be staggered as well. So it's... oh shit. Come on! Nope. Fuck these two. Not gonna deal with this shit. Why did I do that? Oh god! That's a deflection. You know what? You deal with this boss that's coming up. Sorry for giving a bad explanation, but shit's about to get real in a few. Because this guy's here. Okay, I gotta concentrate. Oh god, his health is covered. shell. Again, I love this game. Now this is new for this, or I should say this is the difference in, you know, the constant battle between success and failure, where you have undying aid. So Sekiro is able to revive himself based on like the little red, almost like tokens on the lower left above your health bar. Now right now I have 1.5. It's only going to take 1, and if I die a second time, I'm not going to be able to use the other one because it's not filled in yet. As you keep dying, you keep getting undying aid to, you know, help you after a certain point. And when you no longer have enough undying aid, it decreases. Your ability to gain more experience decreases. You don't lose items, but you get what is called rotted dragon root, I think it was called. What was it called? It was called, you can look right here, Dragon Rot Restoration. Well, the ability to restore health, no, excuse me, restore afflicted people with Dragon Rot. Because you get like almost like multiple people afflicted, and it reflects in the world you're traverse, because you can go by shopkeepers or, you know, other NPCs you've passed and interacted with, and they'll just be coughing because they're sick, and in certain circumstances you have to collect a sample of their blood in order to heal the dragon rot that's inflicted everyone, or get a dragon rot scale, I believe. It brings this layer of, okay, I gotta make sure I stop dying all the time, or keep, you know, if I'm in a situation where I can revive, but I choose to just die to just, you know, gain more with the tokens in the lower left, then basically I gain, I think, more chances of getting that dragon rot. So some people don't like that, from what I've heard from, you know, just things on the internet, but I like it because it just provides something for me to be motivated to not die as much. You also have, you know, your arm. That's why I've been grappling a lot. It's not because of like a grappling hook. Well, it is a hook, but it's because your mechanical arm. You also have items. Healing gourd is your Estus flask. You have this firecracker thing. You have the shuriken. You have this axe, which is really great against shield guys, because you just hit him with this and then do an instant death blow. And, well, specifically this is a spring load firecracker. Just give me a moment. Open the door for my dog. There we go. Spring load, I basically upgraded this due to finding and gaining the ability to finally upgrade my, what are they called? Prosthetic tools, because, you know, my arm's prosthetic. You also have combat art. These are... This one is from a guy I got for the Ashina style. Excuse me, I'm gonna burp. As I was saying, this is for the Ashina style types of combat art, and these are for the traditional shinobi combat, which there's, you know, a skill tree and everything for that, plus for the prosthetics, as well as there's a skill tree or an upgrade tree for the upgraded versions of your prosthetic tools. Now, this is a very, you know, a heavy one-hit overhead strike. I don't know how, like, from what I've gathered from the game, the Ashina style of combat moves seem like something that focus more on heavy damage, but very vulnerable to being attacked due to, like, so I'll show right here. You gotta hold L1 for these, and then R1. There's a normal one. And then if you hold R1, wait till the flash, and like that. That leaves you very open, but it can get an enemy to be staggered very quickly. So I'll show on this guy right here, which will be a bit hard. See? Granted, he's just a normal foe, but you see how it instantly gets him into that staggered state because of his poise meter entering the red immediately. So there's also Whirlwind Slash, which is basically a good crowd move, but you never want to be in a situation where there's like 5 or 6 guys at once, because you will have your health depleted quickly. There is also the Nightjar Slash, which is basically, you know, it could give you distance from an enemy, or it can also get you closer to an enemy you want to hit. Again, they're quick, and they still do some damage, but the Ashina style is more for very, very explicitly heavier damage. See? Now, what I just did there was stupid, because I just went in just rushing and not taking my time to like stealthily take down those enemies, because again, it's not like the Souls games where just slash them a bunch of times, wait till their health goes down. You can get their health down, but you really want to get their poise meter in the red, because it will allow you to, you know, have you do death blows a lot quicker, and the death blows can come in more than one. Like the boss I was doing before, which I'm gonna move my camera just for a moment. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Also, I'm just gonna check to see if my voice is even showing up on stream. Alright, it is. Yeah, but you, like, for example, these guys, these look like your typical, like, almost mini-like boss you would see in a Souls game or Bloodborne, but unless they have more than one death blow needed to kill them, they're not bosses. They're just like regular, like, enemies. Granted, also, the only way to get a death blow is when you see that red light on the target. Now, the thing I hate about this part of the Ashina Castlegate is, well, I don't hate, it's just it's very easy to just be seen by the other hammer dude that's to the right, because he's right there looking. How the fuck did I do that? I could have gotten them. I'm really angry now that I didn't. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna rest. That really angered me. Also, there are animals. You can do death blows on the animals too. Also, there are guns. I hate the gun enemies. They suck. Also, do not deal with these dudes. They are there for a reason. And they respawn, obviously. But do not deal with them if you're not ready to deal with them. As you know, like in most Souls games, enemies will respawn every time you rest at the campfire equivalent. Again, like this is a very easy type of enemy, but also I've upgraded my, if I can even see where it is. Well, you can't. Oh no, it's down on the bottom of the menu. So my skill points, you never lose your items when you die. That's great about this. Only you lose them when you use them. And these, what looks like a cross, is basically my ability to, it's basically my ammo count for my prosthetic tools, even though they're not guns. They're basically my ability to use them. Some take 2, some take, 1. 156, that's the coin, that's your currency. The vitality, that used to be at 10, the attack power used to be at 1. When I defeated a boss in this level previously, I was able to increase my attack power due to the, I believe, whatever item I acquired. And my vitality I increased because from bosses, some bosses drop prayer beads, and if you get 4 prayer beads, you increase it, similar to the Souls games. So on the surface level, a lot of stuff is familiar here, a lot of just very familiar mechanics, but it's still different, mainly because of how mechanically just rich this game is, in my opinion. The thing you can do is, parrying, known thing in majority of video games. But in this game, if you parry with the sword, it gives a deflection. You'll be able to do an instant death blow, depending on how much their poise meter gets in the red. Shit. That's what's up. That move comes really in handy in tight spots. Oh! That didn't work. I'm just gonna run away. I don't care about these dudes. They can't get me. Go. I'm gonna try to fight this boss again. Come over here, I don't care. Yeah, bring your ass in here. More fodder for the bulls. Nope. Oh, he can't get in. That sucks. These fights can be tough. Also, they make my whole body sweat in a way that I haven't had from a game in a long time. One of the things I really appreciate with Sekiro is it has given me multiple moments where when I succeed with the fight and whittle down their health by 2 death blows, I literally pop my fist in the air like it's an Arsenio Hall show earlier. Incarnation, not the reboot, and just get really happy because there are moments in this game that really allow for the to happen. I never opened this door because I don't think you can. No, you can't. I think you could on this side. Maybe. Nope, there's bags. Here, let's do this. Bring your ass over here. Come on. Bring your ass over here. Kidding me? Oh, fuck this. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll show these guys off. I'm just gonna try to be stealthy. Take you out. These little guys are enemies that a guy wants you to kill. There's only 3 of them. Still assholes. Oh! See? Little guys? Can still give you trouble. Now I lost too much health for that part. Now I want to rest up again. Because that sucked. However... excuse that. I am gaining back one of my circles for revives. So, you know, just killing enemies in general is... if you can, if they're weaker enemies... except in that instance, I'm just gonna choose death, because that was a waste. You can even, with standard enemies, you could just die really, really quickly. It sucks, but you gotta be patient. This game is teaching me patience. And not to stop moving. So I'm gonna rest up because I want my health to be full. Whew. Also, apologies for my very burpy mood today. I gotta mute the microphone for a moment. There we go. Also, a really nice touch, hold the X button on Xbox One, or the Xbox One X controller, and you just absorb coins instead of having to literally press a button to pick them up. Or going to it like, think of Fallout when you pick up items. It's so, so nice. Also, this little place right here, I keep forgetting, is here, because I could just skip over all those dudes and not even worry about it. Hell, I can even skip these dudes if I want. And I will. Also, double jump on a wall. This could be really helpful. Grab ledges with the X button. Again, just compared to the Souls series, the traversal mechanics in this game are fantastic. Also, sometimes I just forget to move properly. All that health wasted. I have no idea if I can go to that area. I have not been to that side, but I think that's where I started in the beginning of this level, across that bridge, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what this dude is doing. Is he like trying to like practice his hammer tosses or just tend to the crops? It's just grass. It's probably just wheat. I have 3 of these gourds, even though I wanted to keep 1 because of how difficult. Oh, I got pellets. These pellets help me basically slowly restore vitality instead of like going up in one go. It's like a recharge. But I kind of want to keep all 3 I've gotten thus far. And now I can't see the level up meter. Whatever, I don't care. I'm streaming. Grab that fire. Yeah, this is what I should have done in the first place. Now I'm going to quickly look up how to defeat this boss, because I don't know how to do it without dying constantly. Oh, that's a video. Okay, let's try this. A tip on this is don't lock on. Lock on for stuff like that. instead of holding the firecrackers, because that's how you do the second tier of why it's upgraded or anything. Second, I don't know what the fuck second tier is. I'm just gonna hit it, because I don't even care anymore. And this time I'm gonna go over here and just ignore these bastards. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. I have an example of this eavesdropping system that you can do if you're close enough without killing them. Also, it's in Japanese, and I prefer that the default is Japanese because the Japanese is great. Yeah, doesn't discriminate between friend or foe. And you saw that in action before. This is also a route you could have taken if you wanted to skip all that. These little bags, if it was glowing, that would be where an item could be picked up, but I already picked it up, so I'm good. I want to beat this boss so badly, and he's technically easier than bosses I've fought before, because he only has one death blow needed, but I can never get to that spot because his weak point is his face, and when you hit his body, his health doesn't go down that much. So I need to know Not locking on was sort of working before, but I don't want to do it again because it scares the shit out of me. Quick tip, hang on ledges or hide on a wall and their meter will go down a bit quicker. As long as you don't get seen in their general vicinity. Like that, it's very easy to get those, get them to stop searching and whatnot. Stays like that. Possible. As cheap as possible, except when you're low on health and Bull is still an asshole. Again, more unseen aid given to me, but more chances of the dragon rot coming and afflicting people, which means my experience gaining will be lower. And you know, I mean, I have skills already. And I really can't see. Oh, I forgot to show you the other Shinobi martial arts, which are basically, well, there's Latin skills, which, you know, you don't press a button, they just happen. So, like, you know, reduce enemies' ability to perceive you in stealth, increase damage to enemy posture from all sources, after deflection, increase healing effect for recovery and spirit emblems. Mimicry counter is good for when enemies thrust, because you can't really deflect, or excuse me, block thrusts. You can deflect them, but it's really hard to. If you press B, the moment the enemy thrust attack lands, you can do the counter. Stomp on the sword, and deal a large amount of posture damage, which then equates to doing an instant death blow, depending on the enemy. And it's really fun to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. slow asses. Oh, I don't have enough spirit emblems. That's great. Go for fast loads. Again. We're on scene 8. I really want to beat this boss. Also, I go back to this tree. I need to... buy some more spirit emblems. And use these like coin purses. Just get as many as possible. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Just use these pellets. Alright, that's not bad. he's running fast. Nice shine on the sword of the sun. So also, I forgot to mention why it works with hanging on a ledge and the wall, because you see like a slight change in color in the upper and lower left corners, and also right. Grays out a bit. That shows that you're hidden right now. And it's a small, like, you know, when you're crouching as well, small little, you know, visual indicator, but it's a good reminder. combination of not remembering when the best time to strike is, and also remembering when the best time to strike is, but too scared to actually strike. I'm gonna go to this. Actually, no. I want to beat this boss. There's another boss. It's apparently optional, but. And I never realized that till looking up. But I really want to defeat this bull. Because the bull is. Compared to, Lady Butterfly. Is. Oh, thank God. I almost died there. Compared to Lady Butterfly, the bull is nothing. However, the bull still sucks. That's what gets me. Because the corner thing, it's a cheap move, but it works. I just gotta get more hits in the head. Also, I'm not talking because I need to concentrate. Because these boss fights really stress me the fuck out. I want to do this on stream. I want to show how satisfying it is to not die from that. That'd be satisfying. How much do I have left? 21 of them. Why don't I just go this way? I'll show the shortcut. Yeah, this is what I should be doing more. I don't know why I always go the long way. This is the shortcut. That's great. Should do that more often. So I have anything else here? I have this, which poisons you, but all of the forms of poison become ineffective. But I don't want to use that. I got oil. I wonder if don't think it's gonna do much, but it's already on fire. I just have to know when the right time is to hit the firecracker and do the big slash to get his health down, and I'll achieve it. It's possible. Also, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go the shortcut. I just forgot where I was going. That's always great. Yeah, over here. So satisfying when you get it. But very difficult if you're not watching carefully. Usually do it based on the flashing of the light. I just want this dude to just come. See, like, how was that bull being kept in that shed? I'm so scared. I'm gonna give it one more go. What time is it? No, you know what? I'll give it a lot more goes. It's 9:31. We have time. When I try to be cheap, I'm not cheap enough.
一瞬のして城の蛇谷の側が黒笠で騒がしいようじゃ。ならば次だが最新にな。
I just want to beat that bull. God damn it. That's all I want. That's all I just want, is to beat this bull. I have all this memorized, it's just... Not that bull. That bull will detect me. Pretty spot on. You know what? Fuck it. Let's show you the Harada State. Go to the audience chamber. Sugar Lady Butterfly. Because I can defeat her. She has 2 phases. Phase 1 I can handle pretty well. Also, these guys got arrows. Fuck 'em. This guy gives you a snap speed. I accidentally used it. You can find more in the arena castle in a certain area when you progress. I accidentally used them all in a fight and no longer have any. So for phase 2, it's harder. This is where it gets tricky.
やるじゃないか、せがれ殿。ならば、我が幻に惑う。高みの見物となれとも。
Explosive ass butterflies. See what I'm dealing with here. 2 bosses that one's optional, one's impeding my progress. As this woman is saying. This man over here is the husband that died. That's what I'm dealing with here. Also, I need shuriken. These fights can really suck. But not suck in the bad, suck in like they're really challenging.
やるじゃないか、せがれ殿。ならば我が幻に惑え。高みの見物とされとも存外にやるものだな。そなたなどまだまだ子犬よ。
One more.
鐘鳴らしがなければ
I don't care.そなたなどまだまだ子犬よ。
幻に惑え高みの見物とされろ。存外にやるものだな、フクロウのせがれよ。
That's gonna do it for the Bagman on Twitch. Playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. If you'd like to catch more streams like this, you can go to twitch.tv/bagman, because, you know, one man was taken. Twitter.com/bagman to just see me crying about what just happened tonight. Anchor.fm/bagman, plus a plethora of podcast services such as Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, Overcast, iTunes, you name it. Bag Atrocious will be there. Go to GameCritics.com. Check out my piece on autism representation in video games. It's a piece I'm really happy about. And you can also go to Medium.com to see what else I've been doing in my life lately. Such as crying over this. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night. I'm gonna cry now. With my wolf friend. Peace.